Should we have a little talk? There is a question that has been following me for weeks. Who was the first human being to believe they were a failure? Not the first person to lose, not the first hunter who returned empty-handed. Failure is older than civilization, but believing I'm a failure, that is something different, because somewhere thousands of years ago there must have been a day when no human on earth had ever thought those words. Imagine that. Imagine a world where people could fail without becoming failures. A wolf misses its prey, it hunts again tomorrow. Nature knows defeat, but nature does not know shame. Somewhere along the way, human beings invented something extraordinary. We stopped measuring what happened and started measuring ourselves. A bad harvest became I'm not good enough. One mistake became my life has failed. And perhaps that was the moment we began carrying a burden no other creature has ever known. The old reindeer herders of my land rarely spoke about success, and they certainly never spoke about failure. Some years the snow came early, some years wolves took animals, some years nothing went according to plan. But the question was never, what kind of person am I? The question was always, what needs to be done now? There is a quiet freedom in that. Modern life has taught us something very, very different. We build invisible scoreboards, followers, careers, money, productivity, relationships, even happiness has become another competition. We no longer simply experience life, we grade it. And somewhere without noticing it, we begin grading ourselves. I wonder how many people lie awake tonight, not because they have failed, but because they have accepted the very strange idea that a human being can be a failure. Can a sunset fail? Can an old pine tree fail? Can a river arrive too late? The question sounds ridiculous, yet every day millions of people ask it about themselves. Perhaps we inherited an idea that was never true. Perhaps failure belongs to moments, not to people. A plant can fail, a harvest can fail, but a human life is something else entirely, because life is not a performance, it is participation. And perhaps the greatest lie we ever inherited was believing that our value rises and falls with our results. Sometimes I think about that unknown person, the first human who looked into the darkness and instead of saying, "Today was difficult," whispered, "There is something wrong with me." I wonder who was standing beside them when they learned to believe that, because no child is born carrying those words. No child takes their first steps, fails, looks up and thinks, "I am a failure." That thought had to be given to them, and that may be the saddest inheritance our species has ever passed from one generation to the next, until one day it reached us. And now in the quiet we say those same words, believing they came from our own hearts, but they didn't. They came from someone who once believed them too. And perhaps if no one is born believing they are a failure, then maybe no one was ever meant to die believing it either. End of transmission.